What's going on, everybody? What's going on? This is going to be a different type of video, and I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? But I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea when it comes to the telekinetic community because of how I deliver and how I explain things. It's more technical and more nerdy and out there. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? Like, my thing is, again, did you guys get the message? You know what I mean? I'm teaching telekinesis through astrology, numerology, anatomy, and elements. I'm teaching you guys how to connect to source in infinite ways. What I mean by that is anything and everything is a weapon. Meaning, because you are deeply connected to source, you can touch this table and it will transform into anything that you choose it to be. I know it sounds far-fetched. I know it sounds out there. But when you truly understand what this place is and how it's coded and how it's created, everything that I'm saying won't sound far-fetched, and it won't sound out there. It'll make absolute sense because you're now connecting and harmonizing with the source and not from anything outside of you. You know what I mean? So, again, science classes still available. They're still there. My manuals still available. They're still there. And I will be doing another live on Saturday displaying my manual. Today is Jupiter Day. And I'm going to share some cool stuff about this day, or this moment, or should I say, of this planet. It's pretty dope. But everything of mine is still available. You know what I mean? By you guys showing love and support, I'm able to keep everything on my end running. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of these spiritual teachers that are out there to take your money and do this and just, that's not who I am. I love what I do so much that I'm willing to expand and grow and elevate more and more of what I'm doing. When you guys purchase my manuals and purchase my science classes, all that money goes back into my business to keep it running and to keep things going. That's where that money goes, and whatever's left, I use that on myself. For those of you that know my situation and what I got going on, I'm doing everything by myself. This is my job. I work every day, promoting myself, putting myself out there, like legit making a name for myself. So people know, yo, this guy is, you know what I mean? Like, put myself out there. I'm doing the best that I can with what I have for right now. Any moment, I will have my place. What I'm doing in my personal life, I'm good. But every time you guys see me, you will see me in this science lab. This park is my physical plane science lab. That library, that's my mental plane science lab. I got a video for that, showing you guys that science lab. For those of you that have seen it on TikTok, you already know. Y'all already seen those videos. You know what I mean? But I'm here to show you guys that there is multiple ways to connect to source and learn how to do your abilities without distortion. I'm not that person who's going to sit there and give you the answers. I'm going to give you information that requires you to do work to get your answers. You know what I mean? It's different over here. It's different over here, because if you have those teachers that keep handing you stuff, you're not learning anything, because you're going to keep expecting and wanting to take more and more and more without doing the work, becoming a spoiled child. Yeah. Yeah. But what I really want to share is what I've been talking about a while back. Today is Jupiter Day, right? And for those of you that remember, Jupiter Day, which was October 9th for me a while ago, actually, to be exact, September 25th was my October 9th. I'm going to say that again. September 25th for y'all was my October 9th. And today is the 23rd. But I chose to jump. So it's actually November 11th for me. I'm going to break all of this down so you guys have a solid understanding of what I'm saying and how I'm jumping. September 25th, I made a video stating that I jumped to October 9th. And I have a choice to either jump October 9th, Gregorian, or choose to jump on the 23rd of October. I chose to jump, which is why now I'm in November 11th. Now, if you pay close attention to those numbers, 9, 23, and 11, completion, building, and a mystery number. 23 to me is my mystic and mystery number. It's a wild card. It's a wild card for me. But what's important is I'm showing you guys that following a 28-day cycle and following a distorted cycle, I'm still able to balance and align myself. October 9th and November 11th are both threes in the 3-6-9 rhythm. And the 23 is a 9 for completion. I experienced the 23rd yesterday. I came in from the 9. I'm sitting in the 9 right now, and I'm going to be leaving out of the 6 today. And I'm going to reset crossing the river at 3 on the feminine. See, what I'm doing is I'm learning how the energy flows through my mind. This is my mental telekinesis training. I'm learning how to maneuver my energy through reality. So when it comes to objects, it's instant. I'm learning the flow of my mind through the second and third quarter, first quarter, and fourth quarter by understanding the movement from 3, 6, 9, 0, and repeat. Release it again. 3, 6, 9, 0, release it and repeat. Then you have 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, and 8 in between as the links to get across. So yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. But for now, we're gonna keep jumping. I gotta jump today to stay in alignment. Remember, the 9 and the 11 is on the 3, the 23 is on the 9. And today is a 9 and 3 day. We are really jumping. You know what I'm saying? We're jumping, but we're also learning the flow of energy mentally. See, in this realm of sound, telekinesis, and direction, we teach you a whole lot of stuff. We teach you how to jump. We teach you how to stay in alignment. We teach you how to read the sky, to move in alignment. We teach you about your psyche drives and how important they are during retrogrades. If you really pay close attention to the things that I'm saying and the things that I'm teaching, I'm really showing you guys how to truly connect to Source. Every number, every sign, every planet has an element and a direction and is linked to a number. So anytime you see numbers, you see energy. Anytime you see an element, you see energy. You know what I mean? That's why I was saying it doesn't matter where you are. Everything and anything around you is a weapon. Because you know the coding of this element. Listen to what I said. Because you know the coding of this element, because it's you. Once you know the coding, you know the game. Intergalactic Communications, signing out.